All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is just making sure how do we make contact with the ball. So as you swing through, like I said, the good thing about your backswing, you got a nice pivot, your arm folds, your club face is in a good position. You're initially head to the ball, okay, but this is about when things get in trouble. Then you go right about here and you're in a what I call the upward swing towards the ball. You're moving away and up, like you're trying to get underneath the ball to lift it, and you'll see the top of the club hits the bottom of the ball. The bottom of the club hits the top of the ball, and you're kind of hepping up. There's an upward swing to that. So the key thing here, over here on the pictures on the right, you see the green arrow, that is the bottom of the swing. So we're going to hit the ball first, and then we're driving that energy to the bottom. And as we pass through, as we hit that ball first, that drives that club face down to hit the face, and the ball will bounce off the face. That compression allows us to get here. So we see these golfers that are going through. As you go up, they're compressing downward. And you visually, all players have this feeling of compression, and that's how we get all our clubs in the air. So that's what we kind of worked on in your hands, that downward feeling. So we want that club to hit down, but not so much your body. Now in this drill here, as I go through over here on the right, and here's Roy on the left, you see as I'm going down to the ball, I'm not trying to lift the bag, I'm trying to play the leverage. So it's a downward leverage feeling. You see Roy take the divot after as I'm compressing. And your motion is more away. If you look your front shoulder up here, this one, it wants to spin and flips. That's you trying to flip it, and it's driving that energy this way. And once you get that feeling how to compress that ball, then you got all the speed as you're going to start really hitting the ball out of power. So here's the same drill. This is Jon Rahm, so completely different looking swings, but how we play leverage is the same way. That downward feeling of compression instead of spinning up. And this shoulder wants to spin up. This shoulder feels it's got to stay down. So when we had the impact bag there, I wanted you to hit that way. So instinctively you're heading up. So you're always going to picture the bag there like I have over here and drive that energy down. From this view, you'll see all players, and same the drill here, see we're all driving that energy towards something, not trying to lift something. Now the last part here is what we call the slingshot. And the slingshot is like throwing a ball. All four golfers here are heading to make contact. That contact is your power, that's a force. And here's the club natural just releasing energy, like you're throwing a ball. There's a force, that's the hit, and then we let it go flying. Now if you're gonna notice all those shoulders, the front shoulders, be the left shoulder, it's the front shoulders here, front shoulders, how they stay down through the kit so they release, and your shoulder turns away from the ball. And that's a lift move that you're doing, so that shoulder spins. And we need to feel like it stays down to hit the bag and then release all that energy out. Now you do try to get those arms out, but the problem is your front shoulder spins away from the ball that you're trying to hit. So that shoulder has to stay down longer, and then we can get that energy into the shot.